So one more video while we're driving steady. You know, 3,000 RPMs, pretty quiet until you romp on it. The engine and exhaust definitely like the higher RPMs. You can see we're cruising at about 190 degrees, so it doesn't overheat or anything. Charging voltage is a touch under 14 volts. You can see that, you know, even for 31-inch swampers, the steering wheel doesn't vibrate a whole lot. You can see everything works. We got fuel, it's warmed up. I gotta come to a stop because I got a red light coming up here. You know, everything works on the inside. You can see it idles perfectly fine. Nice and smooth. And then I'll go to take off again. The battery's gonna die here in a minute. It's a pretty tight truck between the transfer case mounts, the poly engine mounts, and everything. It's a pretty tight truck. There's not a whole lot of slop in the drive line when you go to take off. Shift a second. If you just casually accelerate, we're in 4th gear already. We're doing about 30-35 miles an hour. So it's geared pretty low. It's got the 4/16 transfer case gears, which is definitely better for off-road. If you plan on doing a lot of highway driving, it cruises about 4,000, which is pretty stock for most Samurais. You could probably make it a little taller by putting the stock transfer case gears in with the 31s. You know, to keep the RPMs down on the highway. But if you're just doing, you know, daily driver around town or off-road, I'd probably stick with the 4/16 gears. I gotta slow down because I'm coming into town, but you see we're doing, you know, 50 miles an hour, and again, no shake on the steering wheel or anything like that. I mean, it's a tall truck with 31-inch swampers that are pretty wide, so, you know, you definitely got to hold on to the wheel. This is not fall asleep while driving kind of car, but, you know, it's very well behaved for what it is because it has, you know, a wider stance, a little bit of a stretched wheelbase, and the, you know, longer travel suspension and all of that.